Welcome everybody to the show. We have the wonderful co-host tonight, Eva, joining me tonight. Hopefully help us keep the flow of the show because we got a lot of topics to go through. So everybody, welcome to the show, Eva.
Hi everyone. Hi Edwin. Thank you for having me.
Resident Australian. Yes, always good. Well, all 2 times. This is the second time we have her here. Before we get into our topics, guys, if you haven't seen, I posted a new video on Edwin's generation. Okay, my main channel, my first video in 11 months. As
someone that doesn't even know MSI, like I actually really liked it and it was pretty informative. Like I had no clue about them to begin with, so it was, yeah, as going in blind, it was good. I really liked it.
I appreciate that because, you know, this is a very niche topic. You know, it's kind of like the Ant word also. I like to go into kind of niche topics. You know, I don't like to talk about what everybody's talking about, at least on this channel. And I do kind of seem to lean into like musical stuff, but Timothy Goodwin says I never showed up in your sub box. You know, I don't like to be the conspiracy type of YouTuber where like, oh, this isn't showing up, but I had a feeling because obviously I haven't posted in 11 months. So it's like, yeah, I expected it to underperform, but like, it just felt weird. Like the numbers in the first hour were super low and it's picking up now. You know, it's not doing bad. I expected it to do worse than it is right now. It's at 28,000 views. So if you haven't seen it, guys, go watch it, give it a thumbs up. Oh, we're already past 3,000 likes. Nice. Okay.
And if you have seen it, go see it again.
Go see it again. Yeah. I mean, you might have missed something. It's a chunky one. I didn't even say chapters because I didn't even know how to. It's like, what do I say, you know? And actually, you know what? Let me go over some comments on this video because I used to do live streams the day after I posted a video on this Edwin's Generation channel. And then I was like, I don't want to keep doing it. And that's how this channel was born, you know? Because like people would be like, where did the live stream go? I didn't catch it. But let's see. This person said, I'm still gonna listen to MSI. And then they edited their comment. But before they edited their comment, I said, try listening to Planet of the Apes while reading the lyrics. And then they said, oof, I'm gonna go do that right now. I listened to it and read the lyrics. Wow, that man was something else. And, you know, I said, I felt the same. I mean, I was 13 or 14 when I was a fan. And to be fair to us, the songs we missed, such as this one, because I never heard Planet of the Apes. I never heard Panty Shot. You know, I wasn't like I was like a casual fan. Like, I mean, I did see their concert, but I was like, a friend got me into the band, you know. So I was like, okay, they have really cool, like, eccentric music. I really dig it. But you can't understand what they're saying, you know? And so, like I'm saying here, he sings his sketchiest lyrics in the most difficult ways to understand. I mean, like, let's go to the part of my video real quick, because a lot of you guys might not even seen it, so you guys can get interested maybe. And what are the lyrics of this? 5-year-old panty shot, I can see between her legs. 5-year-old panty shot jump. Yeah, okay. This feels really weird to say out loud. Am I gonna be in trouble for even searching this? Panty shot, I can't complain. I didn't even touch her, so I can't be blamed. But you hear the way he sings it? Panty shot in my brain! Like, okay, if you can't read the lyrics, the first time you hear that, I guarantee you don't know what he's saying, you know? Yeah. And there's actually an even harder part, because that's how he sings. He sings all over the place. Let's see, what does he say in this other part? By the way, guys, I also do pay someone to help me with captions, so if you guys, you know, like captions, closed captioning, very accurate. Who liked that song, 5-year-old panty shot? Yeah, that could be a big record because it's got the bump with the molestation. Who liked that song, 5-year-old panty shot? Yeah, it's a real big record. You got the bump with the molestation. You know what I mean? Like, who liked that? Like, you can't understand it. I was playing live versions in hopes that, like, I wouldn't get copyright claimed. But if you listen to the actual studio versions, you can understand even less. You know what I mean? And honestly, like, for a moment, I was like, oh, great. I don't know if I covered my bases well enough. I only got one comment that was, actually, let me find it. This person said, I'm sorry, not accusing anyone, but you said you're a fan of this dude's music, then act quote-unquote surprised when reading the lyrics or quoting his music. I'm not understanding. I know every single effing word of every single effing song, present or past, my favorite artist. What about you? So it's like, you know, it's like, oh, dang it. Like, okay, you know, when you're a teenager, like, you don't really think... Like, I don't know, it feels weird to even have to really explain this kind of thing, you know? But anyways, I'm just like, I don't know. I think I explained it alright, but he's still it's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah, it's super cringe. Like, even just listening to it and, like, you know, it's like secondhand cringe from you reading it out. It was, horrible. I didn't like it.
Yeah, but, you know, it has the effect. And a couple other people also had a problem, like, someone said, can you just say penis? Okay, I said it right there. Ding dong sounds childish as fudge and makes it difficult to to listen to when you're making poor jokes. Now, there's a part in the lawsuit when instead of like, you know, saying peanut, I said ding dong. It's because, guys, I literally uploaded 9 editions of the same video before it got approved for monetization. That's why it took so long for it to go up. And like, you know, some people might get annoyed at that, but personally, I kind of want to keep the tone lighthearted, and I also kind of prefer word substitution versus like blank. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about that. Like when people just straight up censor things and you don't hear anything, versus like when I said ding dong in the video. And then this person also said, look, I'm glad you covered this, but this is traumatic for the victims. I wish you to stop with the joking and dramatic reactions. Take it more seriously. Like, I'm sorry that I'm like shocked, and I definitely didn't joke in any bad manner, you know, but anyways, that's it.
But how can you take
pretty
your
well
name
received.
seriously? His name's Coconut Shrimp, for God's sake, so...
Yeah, can you take your username more seriously?
Yeah,
no, but for the record, guys, I obviously, I don't want to make it seem like I only replied to bad comments. Most of the video was very well received. I replied to good comments too. I gave hearts, whatever. It's all good. Thank you guys so much for supporting the video.
I really like that. Oh, you like geology? Name every rock.
Well, I was like, yeah, I listened to MSI. I saw one of their shows as a 13-year-old. Because some comments were also like, well, you know, sometimes concerts, you know, you have to be 18 to see them. Not for MSI.
No.
That's music targeted to teenagers. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm sorry, but listen to their songs. Did you like the Spider-Man movie? Yes. Amazing.
I didn't see it.
Oh my god, you gotta watch it. It's worth the $15, whatever they're overcharging these days for movies.
Yeah, okay. I'll check it out, maybe. I'm kind of considering that now over The Matrix from what I've heard, so...
I listened to the MSI for the shock value, however I respect the analysis. Well, that's the thing. You don't expect anything to be kind of like that serious, right? I mean, then again, like I said, I think Panty Shot is weird. I don't know what kind of... That's a little bit too shocking. But anyways... Oh, shoot. I just gave her a toy. I forgot the toy Squeaks, my dog. Sorry. Anyways, she's gonna throw off my concentration, but she's so cute. Let me see if I can turn on my... Oh, God, my room's a mess. I'm not gonna show you guys the webcam. I'm not showing you. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe later. I got underwear on the ground. Oh, no. I got thrown off. What was I saying? Yeah, this is the reason why I like his new album, Uringer. You know, he's got like a song that's called Problematic. He's like... Woo, baby, I know you want to love me so bad, but you can't because I'm... I'm like, oh, that's fucking badass. Yeah, it's like he's owning up to like his forever image, you know, like Jimmy Urine has always been problematic, you know, he's always been edgy, and he's like still owning it, like in 2018, his new album. So why are you silent, dude? It's been like 3-4 months. You're being sued for something so serious. That's all I'm saying, you know. Like, we're gonna go on to our next topic, guys. A lot of you may remember one of the major stories on my channel when I first started the Mars Argo Poppy stuff, and it's been a while. It's been a while. Look, it's been like 3 years, 1 year. Over a year since I did my last video on this. So I figured it's time for a little update, because there is updates, you know. We left off on this story, like, as you can see on the screen, this video up here. Poppy scammed her fans of $14,000, you know. But before that, she accused Titanic Sinclair. Oh my god, the squeaking. How am I supposed to cut? Guys, in my head, I want to cut up some of these like topics from the live streams into smaller sections, but I can't do it with my puppy here. Maybe I can keep this in, right? All right, let's see.
Yeah, cute factor.
Yeah, the cute factor, but I'm not showing. I gotta show her. All right, later I will show her. So if you guys remember, she had dropped a statement in which she called Titanic Sinclair. She accused him of manipulative patterns. I couldn't help but notice some of the things that she said were pretty manipulative herself. Maybe she learned from the best? Let's have a look. It was very vague throughout the whole thing. You guys can watch my whole video on it. I mean, Poppy fans did not like my opinion on it. I was just very critical of it because it was just vague. And she said his echoes from his past were too loud to ignore, and his similar wrongdoings as one of his former partners were brought to light. And it's like so vague. The whole thing almost sounds like just a piggyback off of Mars Argo's claims. Like, we're just supposed to pick and guess what he did to Poppy was what he did to Mars Argo, but which one? Did he do everything that was in the lawsuit, or which part? Because to me, honestly speaking, it really comes off of his, like, he repeated the same manipulative patterns in the relationship. Because nothing so far points that he controlled her career moves at all. You understand that Mars Argo sued Titanic Sinclair and listed a whole bunch of things. Poppy, what are you saying? And not only that, you completely said it was all BS. And you know, we can sit here all day and say, well, yeah, she said that because she was manipulated. But dude, there's been so many things that Poppy has done on her own will. She's not the complete.
She's not innocent in all this anyway.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you guys remember, like, she made a post. Oh, I can't. I gotta take away this toy from her. I'm so sorry. Puchis, I'm so sorry. You have to play with this toy instead. It was a whole mess back on Twitter. Let me see.
It was against Mars Argo, yeah. Like she did.
Yeah, she shat on Mars Argo a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And that's something I said in my video.
No. Homegirl was much more vicious. Poppy stated that she believed Mars Argo's intention with her lawsuit was to build a publicity campaign for herself. That Mars Argo attempted to manipulate her psychologically by collaborating with a man who took advantage of her. Poppy also shamed Mars Argo for trying to exploit another female artist for personal gain out of bitterness and a desperate grab for fame. Poppy called Mars Argo's claim of stalking, harassment, and abuse towards Titanic preposterous projections of her own actions. Bruh, she's basically saying that Mars Argo is a stalker and abuser. This was all part of a big statement left by Poppy, and the only line in that entire statement that was a decent defense for Titanic was when she said, "My creative partner is blameless and I am confident this case will be dismissed." And of course the case was not dismissed, it was settled, and I guess the truth didn't set Poppy free because she's contradicting her former self.
Did she even acknowledge Mars Argo at all throughout that?
This is the first time she ever did, if you want to call it that, right? Yeah, they're not on good terms. Nothing like that. She never hit her up ever again, even after this. Like
she did steal her entire personality.
And then, the update after that. Apparently, I think it's a little clever that she's calling him like the manipulator. When it turned out that, if you guys remember from this interview I did with Titanic Sinclair's brother, it turns out that she was cheating on him with Ghostemane or Ghostemane. I'm sorry, I said it wrong in this whole video and people are like, you're saying it wrong, but she was cheating on Titanic Sinclair. When she got with this new partner, she started absorbing this whole different persona. Like some people in the chat were saying, whoa, that's Poppy? Yeah, she's now like edgy.
She's full chameleon, huh? Yeah. She just latches onto people and then takes on whatever personality that would get her in. Like,
yeah. But yeah, guys, like that's kind of why I have my bias, guys, because of those things. Not just because she said I was less than, okay? Okay, I forgot to even remind you guys that she said I was less than. I'm beneath her. Okay, girl. But anyways, now we're caught up. Here's a little secret. I never told you guys, but I actually did an interview with Titanic Sinclair. Over a year ago. I sent Titanic an email, and I was like, hey man, would you like to talk about anything, blah, blah. I don't remember what I said, but he replied, he's like, yeah, we could talk, sure. I was like, okay, yeah, because if you guys remember this video specifically, part of the title is Titanic responds, comments back for the first time since the split. And I was like, okay, hey, if you want to do an interview, elaborating on anything. And he was like, yeah, we can talk. So we got to talking, and obviously that interview never saw the light of day. Now, I figured like I would just tease the fact that I did that, but I don't have any current plans of releasing it. However, the reason why I feel comfortable letting you guys know that I did the interview is because he shared a song on his own YouTube channel. And what's interesting is that some of the stuff that we talked about in my interview is kind of in that song. So,
oh wow.
That girl's own daddy thinks she's a puppet. He told me once or twice, and she sold her soul to the devil.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I'll just tell you guys now the reason why I didn't end up doing much with the interview is because he made some pretty strong statements in there. So I was telling him, dude, listen, let's get some receipts. Now, obviously, I could post it because it's a really long interview. It's like over an hour. So like I could post it without those strong statements, But the issue here is that he's such an unliked character. I mean, at this point, I would really be curious as to how it would land because there's been time that's settled down, But I was actually asking him, like, dude, do you think we can get some people to corroborate? Because I think I can tell this. Basically, some of the things they would tell me is that not only did she, cheat on him and complete drop him, etc., but like she dropped a lot of friends, like mutual friends. I'm like, okay, and like she's actually completely different. Like a lot of things she was saying is BS. I'm like, bro, we need some corroborations. Like, hey, you mind if like I can get like a statement from these people? Well, obviously like people never want to involve themselves and stuff too, but that's kind of what I would have wanted from the interview, So anyways, I like the track, but he's sketchy as fudge. And you know what? I thought it was interesting that he was even willing to talk to me because obviously I've shat on him on my videos, Like my first video about the situation, I don't think anybody came out of that liking him. I feel like I was probably a big catalyst on people like, being anti-Titanic Sinclair, which is funny. Anyways, let's just listen to the song. I think this is interesting.
But the devil don't play nice. Now the puppet thinks she's a rock star. Lip singing my words all night.
Right, so one of the things he said was that he wrote like most of the songs, and a lot of the times that she would do concerts, she would lip sing.
Now there's nothing a rock star about
really?
that.
That was what he said in the interview. Now he's saying it again in the song, so that's why I can say it.
That sums her up just right. Where I'm from, we call that a phony, a body without a soul.
Titanic Sinclair dropped a diss track.
One goes to no one.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
what's so laughable. She was just a girl. She was just a girl. Thought she was a woman. She was just a girl. She was just a girl.
You might see her live. Alright.
This town's full of hopeless people. They're starving for the fame. Fake friends who become yes men.
Let's put a little
Climb
faster.
ladders like it's a game. Well, this girl's got herself a posse of some pretty little city bros who think they're tough and come take my stuff and make sure that I'm not home.
Okay, right. Basically, when, you know, he was suicidal and stuff and, like, you know, like, attempted, he was in a different state. Like, he went to, like, with his family, his fantastic family, to try to, you know, do better. Then he came back to LA to his house, which he shared with Poppy, and it was everything was gone, including his cat.
What? Even his cat? Oh my god!
She can keep my cat, keep
That's insane.
She can keep my cat, and she can keep what is that censored? I don't know.
She can keep my cat.
too and keep guessing why she's alone. She'd be wise to avoid Detroit.
She'd be wise to avoid Detroit. Oh shit!
In Texas too at that.
And Texas, which is where he is now.
Friends of mine ain't happy, and they all can smell a rat. She was just a girl. She was just a girl.
Anyway, that's the song. You guys pretty much heard it all. You know, obviously, guys, like, I've been reporting on this back and forth, and you know, it's barely got any attention, no traction. So I'm saying Titanic Sinclair needs the interview. He needs the attention here. He needs me to post it so he can get more traction to this. As a Ghostemane fan, I hope if they break up, he won't end up like last time and goes through a doomer arc. Also, I like the song.
Oh, are they still together?
I think they're still together. I think she's engaged, actually.
What the f?
Freaking fast, right? So I gotta make a correction / update here because apparently Poppy and Ghostemane are actually no longer a thing. They got engaged about 9 months into dating back in July of 2020 and even moved in together later that year. However, Poppy and Ghostemane unfollowed each other this past November, and the following month, Ghostemane was already holding hands with a new girl. Fans of Ghostemane on Discord were confused and some even criticized them, which led him to respond in a not so happy way. Lol, I'm disappointed that quote-unquote fans think I would make anything other than good decisions for my own well-being. I left a dog shit relationship where I was being treated like dog shit. Why? Because I don't have to stay in a dog shit relationship being treated like dog shit just so people who love my relationship so much get to be happy while I'm treated like dog shit. If you've said anything other than supportive on this topic, you're a simpleton and an embarrassment to the community. If you have anything negative to say about any decision I make, you're a simpleton and your opinion won't be noted, cared for, or ever treated as important. To everyone else and most of the people who are supportive as usual, thanks for being consistent, and I'm grateful the vast majority of the community is made up of people like you. Okay, I did not expect a sharp turn like this while editing this video, guys. I mean, damn, Homeboy was so unhappy about the relationship that he sharded on his fans. Now, even though Poppy has not made any mention about the relationship, in my opinion, it's only a matter of time, because if there's one thing I know about Poppy, it's that she also likes to shard on people. So, good luck, Ghostemane. Now let's get back to the live stream, and after that, I have one more sharp turn, guys. I think you should drop the interview even if it's like 3 years later. Well, it's only been a year, but yeah. Like, I want to be fair, you know? Poppy stans will always call me biased. I mean, sure, you can't avoid a bias, but like, to what? I want to be, like, if Poppy wants to sit down and talk to me, I'll let her shit on me and like, we don't get to talk or whatever. But that's the thing, I'm willing to listen to everybody, you know? Fudge. I'm gonna at least sit back and rewatch that interview because it was really interesting. He's very insightful and it's very interesting. Guys, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. And before I properly let you go, here's a whiplash you didn't expect. Titanic Sinclair is gonna be a Poppy! He's having a baby boy! I'll see you real soon. Thanks for watching.